Hello, everybody. Before we get into the weekly forecast, just a quick update. We are now at 32% for the Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program with you guys' gifting. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every single one of you who has given. I have been looking through my notebook because I've been writing down everybody who's given, trying to keep track of when I have been able to give you Reiki in return. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people that have not gotten back to me. And that's okay if you don't want the Reiki in return. But if you do, and maybe you didn't see an email come in from me, you may want to check your spam folder right around the time that you donated, because I have sent emails out to every single person who has donated as a thank you and with the offer of the Reiki gift that I would like to give back so that we have sort of a gift exchange here. So if you haven't seen an email from me and you have given a gift anywhere along throughout this campaign, please be assured I do have your name written down and I am just hoping to hear from you. I would love to be able to return a gift to you. I know some of you have the idea that when you gift, you don't expect a gift back and you don't want a gift back. And if that's the way you want to handle it, then I respect that. But for those of you who would like to have the gift back then, and you haven't seen any message from me, please contact me so that we can schedule that. And so that, so we can schedule that and figure out where to focus your Reiki energy so that we can bring better things about in your life than are right now. Okay, so enough of that. Let's see, 32% is where we are. I'm excited. One more percent, and we're at the 1/3 mark. Yay! Thank you all so much. And now on with the forecasts. Hello there, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of October 3rd through the 9th. What you have coming up for Monday on Gemini is... For Monday on Gemini. How about for Gemini on Monday? You have the Queen of Cups showing up in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is just telling me that you are going to be interacting with somebody on Monday who is going to be really spilling their feelings out to you. And this is an emotional interaction that you're having with this other person. In fact, Gemini, usually when I see this card, I really feel the other person as the emotional person. But I feel like whenever this person is becoming emotional with you, I feel like you're going to be just drawn right into that level of emotion too, and be sending that level of emotion back to this person. Now, because she comes up as a queen, I call her her. She doesn't have to be. For most of you, this will be a female. However, this could just as easily be a very effeminate male as well. So, so it looks like there's going to be definitely a very emotional interaction that happens for you on Monday. And let's look at Tuesday, Gemini. Here what we have is the Four of Swords in reverse. This just tells me there's some kind of change of location on Tuesday, or there's going to be a big change in perspective. So typically this card, I would say we're looking at 70 to 80% of you are doing something in a different location than normal on Tuesday. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you're working from home when you normally work from the office, or vice versa. Maybe you're taking your child to a different daycare. Maybe you're actually moving home. Could be a lot of different ways that this manifests, but something is happening in a different location than normal on Tuesday. Now, if that's not what's going on in your life, for the rest of you, what I see coming up is a major shift in your perspective about some particular thing in your life. So where before you always saw it as this certain way, now you're starting to see something in a new light, and you're starting to understand it or comprehend it in a different way. So it's a shift in how you're looking at it. It's a shift in how you're thinking about this situation, and it's major. When this card shows up about a shift in thinking, then it's a major shift in thinking. Okay, so that's going to be coming in one of two ways for you guys. Also, I just want to remind you, I haven't been saying this so much in the recent weeks, but this is a general reading. So not everything that I see here is going to happen for every single Gemini who views this. That's just kind of a given. But what I ask for Sacred Spirit to do is to send me messages that will apply to the majority of the Geminis who are watching this video. So not everybody's in the majority. Just works like that sometimes. But usually most of this will apply to most people. Every once in a while I'll have somebody that says, whoa, none of that fit. If that happens to you, maybe another reader is tuning on energies that are more fit for you, or maybe you want to check your moon sign or your rising sign. I would say your rising sign probably more often than your moon sign. Okay, so enough about that. Let's move on to Wednesday. What we have coming up for you on Wednesday, Gemini, you have the Hierophant in reverse. This just means that you're doing something traditional in a non-traditional way. This can be as simple as being at work and looking at the old filing system there and just going, whoa, this is so antiquated. There's a much more efficient way to do this, and changing that around. So you're still doing the filing, but you're doing it in a new, non-traditional way, something that's new and inventive, something that's different from how it's always been done. So anything like that, where you're changing things up, you're still doing the same basic thing, but you're changing things up, that can show up on the Hierophant card for me. I have had this also show up as a same-gender marriage. I've had this show up several different ways. There's lots of ways that this can manifest, but it's something that is traditional or has always been done a certain way, and now is being done on Wednesday in some kind of different way. It has a non-traditional twist to it. All right, let's look at Thursday. Here we have the Three of Coins showing up in reverse. Three of Coins in reverse just means that there's something that you were hoping to work on or collaborate with somebody else on, so some kind of project or hobby. And as this turns out on Thursday, you end up being the person to work on this really pretty much on your own or by yourself. There's not any collaboration going on here. You're just kind of left holding the whole bag. I feel like you're perfectly capable of it. I don't feel like this is exactly what you were hoping for, and so you're not exactly thrilled about it. But I feel like you'll be able to take it and run with it and do a good job with it. It's just a lot more energy and effort that you have to expend since you're the only one working on it. All right, let's look at Friday. Here we have the Seven of Clubs showing up in reverse. And the Seven of Clubs in reverse just tells me that there's somebody or a group of somebodies that you have set some boundaries with. You've told them, I'll do this much, but anything beyond that, da-da-da-da-da. So somebody that you've set some boundaries with, and now you're just kind of waiting to see if they're going to honor those boundaries or not. Typically when this card comes up, it's not even so much waiting to see. It's like somebody's bumping on those boundaries. They're trying to bump through those. And, it's going to be up to you whether you let them bump through those boundaries and just act like you never even set them, or whether you stick to your boundaries and enforce them and just let them know, hey, I told you that this is the way it is, and I wasn't playing around. So it's going to be up to you how you actually handle this, but definitely somebody is going to be trying to see if they can knock their way through those boundaries that you've set up. All right, next we have Saturday, and here is the Page of Clubs. And the Page of Clubs on Saturday just tells me that you have some kind of news or information coming in, and this is information that is inspiring for you. Maybe it's encouraging news about a crush that you have and how things are going between the two of you. Maybe you're looking for a house and you find something that looks really perfect and you offer a contract and there's negotiations are starting on it. Maybe this is an idea or a news or some kind of inspiration that comes to you about a new project. Maybe a creative project, maybe a project at work. There's so many ways that this can manifest, but this is some kind of news or information that comes to you that makes you feel inspired and excited about doing something or taking something further than where it is right now. Okay? Then on Sunday, what we have is the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, Gemini. This just means that you are playing the sleuth. You are finding out information on Sunday. Now, you may be doing research to find out about, something that you would like to accomplish. And so you're doing research to make sure that you can accomplish that and accomplish it well. Or this may be that you're digging up some dirt. Maybe somebody around you has you suspicious about something. And you're thinking, well, they're not really giving me the full story. I'm going to have to find the full story. So maybe you're hiring a detective. Maybe you're doing that legwork yourself. Maybe you're digging through old phone bills. Who knows what exactly is going on here? There's a lot of different ways that can manifest for all of you. But it could be anything from as simple as doing research on something coming up all the way down to the nitty-gritty of basically invading somebody's privacy. But definitely digging for information on Sunday, Gemini. So that is your week, my dears. Thank you all so much for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have an absolutely fantastic week. I will be seeing some of you for Reiki sessions and some others of you for readings, and everyone else, I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be um, able to do Reiki for themselves. And I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. Um, what I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. um, but if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. And actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.